Hello. Hello everybody. We're back again for another trading day. Today is a bank holiday, so we may end up not taking a trade potentially, just depending if nothing lines up beautifully. Now, just to review the chart really quickly, up top we have A trade is level based, B trade is macro based, C trade is just price action. So if it's just price action, we don't want it. A trades are the levels. So the levels are indicated on my chart. Uh, Yellow is midnight open. 830 is labeled here. London low is actually this red line, right? So London low is right here. Midnight open is this, London high is this blue line. And then Asian high and low. Um, Asian low would be down here where the new day opening gap is, new week opening gap is. So if we go down there, we'll know that that's Asian low. And then Asian high is right here. We could label Asian high. Let's see. Let me just label these things real quick. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing okay myself. I'm just here, not as eager as some days. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we're back again. We're here streaming. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. The audio, yep, the audio is working. Um, so what are we looking at here? We have some stuff we plotted on there. We don't need it on there anymore. All right, we're just gonna review the market. So to start, we had a huge new week opening gap. Now we may get back there today, or this week, or this month. So we're not gonna bet it all on sells, but there is a high likelihood that we could draw to those levels for sells. So it's 924 right now. What we may end up having is sells off of, because just to confirm, I put the previous day high range, right, on previous day's high up here, which is another level, down to previous day's low. I put a fib on there. This is the 50% level of the previous day's range. So anything above here is a premium, and we can sell in that level. Anything down here is a discount, and we could buy it in that level. So based on that principle, if you bought down here below the 50s, you would have been profitable. If you sold above the 50s, like right here, that would have been a profitable trade. This may turn into a sell that could be profitable. There's that macro high that we rejected. So there's a few different reasons why we could short lower. What I may do, because it's 925, based on how we open, I may sell on a retest of this 830 level to go lower, to take these equal lows right down here, because I think these equal lows have to be taken. So I may sell midnight open, I may sell this London level, I may sell zero point 0.5, I may sell 830. So each one of those levels, depending on how the price is trending, if I sell it, would be an A plus trade. So those are my options today. Um, and we just look at the chart. Let's wait for the open. I feel like the open may have a reaction that we don't expect, and then maybe we may have to reanalyze the entire plan. But for right now, price is currently above the 50% level, so shorts would probably be best. If we look at NQ, just to confirm if there's any kind of SMT, let's see what NQ has going on. So NQ, somewhat similar in a sense. So we have these equal lows down here that we want to take, right? We've already taken these equal highs right here with this level, so there's a potential that we can go down to these equal lows down here. If we zoom out, we can see that price is at the 50% most likely of the previous day's range, right? So if we go previous day's high to previous day's low, We're slightly above the 50%, so ES and NQ are currently in the same kind of area, right? Opening for about 4 minutes, but essentially anything above here would be cool to sell it. NQ has now printed this big gap right here, so that could result in an inverse gap to send price down with a retest of the 830 level, or it could be support for this midnight and 830 level to go up. So there's multiple things that can happen. We're being very reactionary based today. We're planning it, but we're gonna see how the price action prints, and if nothing looks good, then we'll just leave it alone. But that's how NQ is looking. It's looking like we're in a premium as well. We swept some equal highs, potentially targeting equal lows down here. So then that's how NQ looks. So ES, we're back on ES, and we're just being patient. We're gonna wait for market open before we make any decisions. Be very light with the risk. It's Monday, so let me just lower down the multipliers on some of these accounts, because it is Monday. It's Monday, so we don't need to make a killing. We just need to survive, um, and make sure that we, plot trades effectively. See what the open does. Price could also just shoot up. I could be incorrect about us selling from the premium. We could use the 50% as a support level and we shoot all the way to the highs. That's a potential as well. I'm just going based on probability. If we start the 930 open in that premium, I would anticipate selling off. But if we're starting it below, we may buy up. But again, there's a lot of pressure from that last Trump situation. So let's see if open actually clears all the liquidity and gives us no trade, which is a potential possibility as well. Less than 1 minute till the open. Okay, there's the open. Let's let it do some stuff before we enter in any trades. Looks like it may be potentially rejecting off that London low level for a potential sell. Let's see if that works. If that happens. We're above 830 right now. We're below the 50% of the previous day's range. It looks like we may sell off potentially. Let's see. And we may shoot up. If we just shoot directly up, like parabolically, I'll just stay out for the day. But that's not what I'm. It's not what I'm planning. So if we just shoot all the way up to here quickly, that'll be my sign to just stay out. Mm, not doing anything yet. Don't see anything I like just yet. MNQ's already melted below 830. This might be a good sell from this inverse gap on ES. Might take that. Yeah, I'm gonna
Order
take that.
submit. Order filled.
I'm in shorts, 5-point shorts. Looking for one and done. 5-point shorts. Based on MNQ selling off, ES being in an inverse gap at midnight open. I want to see us go below midnight open. It doesn't show here because I gotta fix this 1 second. Is it gonna work?
Target filled.
Oh, it looks like we got filled before I could even add to it or anything.
Target filled. Target filled.
All right, so we got 5 points out of that. I think we might be done now. We might be done. Give me one moment. Yo, I just closed the winning trade. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I just want a quick sell. I couldn't even adjust it. Shit just ran right to my TP. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be done. I think for the day off that because it's a holiday. It's melting too. Yeah, it's a bank holiday. So I think with that and the Trump shit, it's gonna get wacky. No, I'm just saying from last week because this is the first open since Trump spoke.